From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
Welcome back to Let's Talk News Now. As you can tell, we're still inside the Queen Victoria Pub, inside the Riviera on the beautiful Las Vegas Boulevard, and the Euro is still going on, which means that there's soccer and all kinds of football.
Football, yes.
Soccer. Do you get this?
Football.
No, not at all.
Okay,
it's early.
Right?
By the way, Rob Garrett, excuse me, our guest on today.
Welcome.
Thank you.
No one got you a cup of coffee yet?
What's that?
No one got you a cup of coffee yet?
I'm not a coffee drinker.
Okay, I just want to make sure
Good
that,
for you.
But I
want to make sure everybody's on top of everything.
If you wake at this time every day, you would become a coffee drinker.
Probably so. Yeah.
And Rob, you're obviously recognized throughout Las Vegas and around the world as being one of the most outstanding and foremost tribute artists to Neil Diamond. The first time you and I had a chance to meet was actually just a few weeks ago.
Right here?
Yeah, we were doing one of the VIP variety showcases. We had Gary Anthony was on.
We did.
A lot of fun that night. And then you were here and you and I got a chance to meet. And then you were kind enough to invite me over to your place.
Oh, you call it my place?
I'm going to call it your place.
You're home.
Until Jimmy shows up, I'm going to call it your place.
What is your place?
Well, it's my hangout place, but I love it. We're talking, of course,
At the Tap House. At the Tap House on Monday evenings. And
The first place I got up and danced in 2 years anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I usually just sit there in the corner trying to hide, but I went there and I got up and I danced
It was
and I
so
enjoyed
good you
myself.
had to
Exactly.
I love it.
The music moved me.
you were having a good time.
I
I was watching you. I watched you.
Yes, yay! Fantastic.
Tell me what
Had a
happens
good
at this
time.
tap house, because I haven't been yet. I've been invited, so I'm coming down. What goes on there?
Monday evenings. Well, actually, I'll let you do it. Monday evenings. It's just a show up on a show.
It is. It's a crazy house. We have a. Now you got me saying we have it like I'm one of the
Right.
owners. There is a house band there called the Vegas Underground, and the place has been drawing. It's a local place, so we have locals and musicians and performers from all over town. To the fact where there is no breathing room in there, as you saw. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And very reminiscent of old Vegas.
So you would go there on a is it Monday night, and all of the talent are there, and they just you really get a show sort of.
There's a house band and the talent just shows up.
Oh my God! And then they all get up and perform randomly.
You have one or two songs, get up. And we're not just talking singers, we're talking
Performers.
musicians, bass players, guitar players,
It's gotta be a show.
violinists.
Gotta be quite a show.
It's not. I don't want to be confused. It's not like a karaoke because in the description it comes like a karaoke. No, these are all top world-class performers, and this is kind of like their hangout to go to Monday. And I mean, everything from fiddle players to yourself to Gary Anthony, you name it. I mean, there's just a plethora. Pia Zadora was there, right?
This last Monday.
Yeah, she came. It's just great. And then I think it was a young lady, it was an entertainer from Chicago that just walked in.
I don't
blues
remember.
singer.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she yelled, and she just phenomenal. I mean, just rocked the house.
Sounds like a great place to hang out.
yeah.
Well, and here's the fun part. We're going to be doing this tomorrow night here.
Oh, really?
Yep, tomorrow night on July the 3rd at the Queen Victoria Pub. And we've got the folks, Danny Vegas is bringing in his entire group. Then, of course, all the folks from the Tap House. And, of course, you folks are all invited to Let's Talk News Now, as we're going to produce this phenomenal show that's going to be here. So I know this is a time of year that a lot of people are going out of town. I think you said you're going to be out of town, so and some of the other folks are. But myself and Ella, we're all going to be here. It'll be a great time tomorrow night.
I'll
Are
be
you
here.
singing?
Me too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's the day before July 4th. Got to get up and
You've
sing
gotta
"Coming
sing.
to America."
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's my favorite song, actually.
Oh yeah, that's very inspirational.
I'm so
One of my
excited.
favorites.
I'm really excited. I'm looking
Well, it'll be an absolutely great show.
Really
Absolutely great
excited.
show. But you've also got some other things coming up.
I do.
And that is that people may recognize you almost immediately associated with the Cannery. You're there, along with all their locations around Vegas.
And you know what? It's funny. It used to be the Cannery when I be in a supermarket. And these days we saw you at the Tap House. What's going on here? But yeah, I do have a show coming up on August 10th called Hot August Night, named after a very famous Neil Diamond album. And it'll be my 10th show at the Cannery and my third Hot August Night show on
That's
August 10th.
awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to do? Do you get that?
My favorite song personally is I Am I Said. and that's his autobiographical song. But because I was also like him, raised in New York City, born and raised, and it's a very, very heartwarming, heartfelt song for me to sing. It's always been my favorite.
Okay. I hope you do that one so I can hear it.
Always.
And of course, we'll get a chance to see some of your clips here in just a moment because we're going to get those on. And when we get a chance to come back, I want to not only talk to you about what you've been doing, but also some of the places you've been going. Because you told me, shared with me, you've been out of town a little bit, doing Florida just a couple weeks ago.
I was just in Florida this last week.
And so it's just really, you're quite an inspiration. I also have to ask, well, I'll ask some other questions in just a minute. We're going to be taking a short break. In the meantime, if you want to know more about what's going on with Let's Talk News Now, it's very, very, very simple. You go to letstalknewsnow.com. From there, you can like us on our Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also see episodes and clips of the show on our YouTube. So that's kind of fun. Ella's Chatting, your new blog, is going to be there. So all kinds of fun things. In the meantime, get yourself a cup of coffee. When we come back, we're going to finish up our conversation with Mr. Rob Garrett.
Everywhere around the world, they're coming to America.